So now we got a fresh pack in the Granite. We're over here at the dirt course. We're going to take it for a little run. We got it in 50%, so you can compare it to the Big Rock when I had it in 50%. You see, even on 50%, these little trucks still run really well. I feel like the 50% on the 3S is similar to running the brush model on 100% with a 2S LiPo. Something to consider if you're looking at a Granite, because the Granite does come in both brush and brushless models. The brush model has a blue body, which is really cool, and the brushless model has the red body or the green one like this one has. And I tell you, that green, it really shows up in the sunlight. Even when the sun's going down a little bit and I get in the shade, that color on that body really stands out. So there's 50%. You see good power still. And if you're not in an open area like this, you're running in your yard, or you know, if you have a smaller grass area, you know, maybe at a park or something, you know, the 50% throttle on 3S is still plenty of power. So we're going to open it up on 100% now, and you'll see the difference right off. It really picks up, just like the Big Rock. Now, comparing this to the Big Rock, if you wanted to go with a Granite, you'll see as I'm driving, I'm just going to kind of cruise around and, you know, show you all the driving characteristics. You see, it comes up on the back wheels with no problem. The short wheelbase makes it a little bit more bouncy driving around, so it's a little bit more of a handful to drive. You can see, I mean, it really snaps up if you give it the throttle, and it's already light on the front tires. It'll just bring it up and ride that wheelie bar. I got the dual rate in the middle for the steering, so you can see it'll actually turn faster than the Big Rock because the stance is a little bit more narrow. Both really fun trucks. So the standouts with the Granite, you know, the strengths, where the Big Rock strengths are the handling as far as the wider stance and the straight line stability and top speed stability. The Granite is going to be a little bit more of an aggressive driving truck. It's going to have a little bit more wild characteristics when you're driving it. It's going to wheelie easier. If you like to do stunts, like you want to go to a skate park and jump it, or you know, you got some ramps that you bring with you, you're going to be able to do flips much easier with the Granite. You can do it with the Big Rock, but a good rule of thumb is when you do 2 flips with the Granite, the Big Rock will only be able to do 1. Driving characteristics, this one gets a little squirrelier quicker, so you know, the back end will get a little looser quicker, but you know, it's just a different driving experience. Both of these are great trucks. You can't go wrong with either one. You know, the ultimate goal, as I mentioned, get both of them if you can. That way you got 2 different driving experiences, you know. Or if you have kids, if you buy them one truck, buy yourself the other. That way y'all can alternate with each other. At the end of the day, this is probably the best social distancing, you know, activity you can do. It doesn't cost a whole lot to get into the hobby. Even if you start out with one of the, you know, cheaper trucks off Amazon, 100 bucks or so. The main thing is to get out here and have fun and be safe. Now we're going to run a little bit at the tabletop course. Which this area is probably what most are going to be run on. Pretty much a grass area, different surfaces. So we'll start off a little bit on 50% here. See, it really does get up and go. So you can still have fun even driving these trucks on 50%. Handling's going to be the same way on this one. You want to keep your throttle on going through the turns. That way it'll just hug the corner going around the turns. If you let off, you'll see it'll instantly nosedive and the body will roll over, and then it'll cause it to spin out, or if you're going fast enough, roll over. So let's go over to 100%. With the Granite, even though it does come up on the back tires, so it's on demand, you can bring it up, you still can get plenty of straight line performance and top speed out of these trucks. What you have to do is you roll onto the throttle. See, like I did right there, just roll onto the throttle. Give a little bit more throttle, a little bit more throttle, a little bit more throttle, and then you'll be able to go wide open. even then it can still wheelie sometimes. So you see, you just roll into a throttle a little bit at a time, and to a point where you get going, then you can push the throttle all the way down. It's almost about 70% throttle when you can push it wide open and it'll stick. See right there, I was about 70%, went wide open, just pushed it the rest of the way really quick, and it still, you know, went in a straight line and didn't wheelie. This trick can wheelie when you want to. Wheelie, 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 wheelie. I mean, it's just a wheelie machine. That green body, boy, sure does show up good over here. Sunlight. And this one's on the stock tires. I'm running the same pack in this one. I'm running a 5200 Ovonic hard pack. So I run the same pack in both trucks. It's lightweight, so especially in this truck, it'll allow it to wheelie just constantly if you want to. But you can also, like I mentioned, just roll into the throttle and it'll take off with no issue. So now we're at the woods course. You'll be able to see what it'll do. A little bit rougher and uneven terrain. Run it on 50% first so you can see how it reacts. See, in this small area, like I mentioned earlier, may turn the steering up just a little bit and turn the power down to 50% because it is a smaller area. But both trucks are fun either way. Just when you go to 100%, they're a different animal, that's for sure. I mean, the machine, these little trucks, they really turn into a different machine when you put them on 100%. See, a little bit more bouncy. It's also got the balloon tire stock. So the Big Rock will have a little bit more narrow tires from the factory. You've got the balloon off-road tires on the Granite. So when it's on rough terrain like this, it'll hop around and actually go over a lot of stuff because of that. Instead of just running straight over like a, you know, a root or a stump or something like that, you can hop over it. So let's go to 100%. So that about wraps it up on the comparison video. Again, the strengths on the Granite. Balloon knobby tires from the factory instead of the narrow tires from the Big Rock. More aggressive and, you know, a little bit more wild characteristic driving truck. It's going to wheelie on demand. It's going to wheelie more even at higher speeds. If you like to do jumps and stuff, it's going to be able to backflip 2 to 1 over the Big Rock. This one will do about 2 backflips where the Big Rock will be able to do 1. And it's going to be a little bit more nimble and a little quicker turning because it does have the shorter and more narrow stance. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video showing the 3 different areas out here, so you can compare maybe to what you're going to be driving at home, or, you know, if you go to a park somewhere, the surfaces that they have. And if you'll push the like button, I appreciate it. Subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.